everyone, I'm alive. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew. So it has been a month since surgery, and it has been a little over 2 weeks since I last did an update for a couple reasons. One, because I took my braids out and my hair looked crazy, and I'm not about that life. Two, because I ran out of time. I was really busy, and life's just going to get busier, so I'm going to have to make do and make sure that I make time to do what's important, which this is, because I want to definitely start documenting my journey a lot more thoroughly. So with that, I have notes. So I wrote out different things that I wanted to talk about and to address. One, I'm in my room. I'll give you guys a tour, but it's dirty. We're not going to do that. So this is about all you get. So last time I did my update, I was on liquids, and I think I had just started puree phase. So basically all of that was bullshit. I didn't do it well, and instead of me actually taking the time to puree food and different things like that, I would take a really small bite of something and chew it for probably about 30 chews, just to make sure that I got through with everything and that it was like basically as close to liquid as possible. I don't know. I just didn't feel like, it seemed like with the small amount of food that I could eat and what all I had to do to it, and then what all was going to be left over, me putting it in the Ninja, in the blender, like anything like that, seemed almost like overkill. So I didn't do it. So there was that. I'm supposed to be in the soft phase right now, but currently I don't like food. I don't like anything to do with food. It sounds really bad, and you're probably not supposed to say that, but it's just me being honest. I don't like dealing with it. It's such a process. I'm just over it right now. So what I'm trying to do is to make sure that I still get my protein and that I am consistently reallocating my stomach as it heals to regular food. I have a smoothie in the morning that I make, and I try to take a few bites of like chicken or something that's protein rich throughout the day. But if I could, and well, I can, but if I should and could, I would probably just have smoothies all the time, because I'm literally just over it. I don't know. I know it's a phase and I'll get out of it, because it's like I've been dealing with this for like almost 3 months. It's like the prep into the surgery, and then coming out of it. Like, it's just been a journey. And as my body starts to reallocate and everything, and I can reintroduce certain things to my body at smaller amounts and whatever, I'll probably be okay. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like everything's just super fine and dandy, because it's not. So I don't know. Vent session, I guess. Sorry. Next up. Oh, did that. Overall health update: energy, sleep, skin, digestion. I made notes. Overall health update. I actually feel really good. Like, I feel really good. When I wake up in the morning, my back isn't like, like horrible. Like, I used to have to literally roll out of the bed to get up in the mornings, and then I would just kind of like bend and stretch and try to get some kind of like ease off of my back. And I was like, ugh, this mattress, this, that. I was literally blaming everything. It was my fat ass. So it was the weight. So, and I'll get to how much I've lost total in a minute. We'll save it to the end and make it like a super dramatic like exit. But me getting a lot of the weight off has made, well, not all of it, but just a lot of the weight off has made it a lot easier for me to do daily things. So that's awesome. Going up the stairs, like when I'm used to where my knees would start like hurting or whatever, I'm like, oh, this is fine. So just a few like things that I just started to notice. I'm getting a lot more sleep. I'm a lot more restful. I have a sleep apnea mask, which I used to not want to wear, but let me tell you something. I put that thing on, and in less than 5 minutes, I am out. Out. And when I wake up, I feel really restful, and like I feel really good. Like I didn't even realize I had sleep apnea until right before I went into surgery, and they were like, well, you have to have this mask, and like it was a whole production, a whole thing, and I hated it. Like I literally, like I felt embarrassed going to sleep because I'm like, how did it get to a point to where I have to wear a mask to sleep comfortably, and you know, this whole thing. And before, I think I was sleeping like five 5 hours probably a night, but now when I check for it to see and tell me how long I've been asleep, I've been asleep for like 7 hours. So yay. So my eyes aren't as dark as they were or as puffy. I don't feel as tired throughout the day, and I'm on no caffeine, like none, which I don't know. I don't know if I want coffee again or not. I still have to make that decision. But every now and then I'll have some tea, but it's like peppermint tea, not anything like super caffeinated tea. So I'm like basically just like rest and exercise, which that's another thing. So speaking of exercise, let me see, where am I down to? Yeah, so speaking of exercise, I came out of the gate post surgery really hard, like 4 or 5 miles a day, trying to just make sure that I stayed on top of it and I didn't like peter out on my workouts and everything just because I had surgery. I didn't want to use it as an excuse. Well, turns out I should have slowed my ass down, and I should have probably took a better break than what I did. So my doctor said, you shouldn't be doing more than 2 miles a day. It was like, and that's even excessive. I was like, well, I have to do at least two, because 1 mile, what is that, right? Meanwhile, before surgery and before I started working out and stuff again, 1 mile was a lot to me. I was like, oh my God, this is going to take forever. I'm like literally walking miles in like no time. So eventually, when I drop some more weight, I'll probably get to like a run. But for now, walking's working for me, and if it ain't broke, I'm gonna fix it. Today I did 4 miles, but that's because it's Saturday, and I've been doing 2 miles throughout the week. Now, don't get it twisted. Just because I haven't been posting does not mean that I haven't been working out, because I have. And then this week, coming up, one, I go back to work. We'll touch on that in a minute. But two, I'm going to start doing my strength training, because I do not want to have my arms like all jiggly and extra loose, because all I'm doing is walking and I'm not doing anything to take care of my arms or just my body as a whole. No strength training. So I don't want to look like one of those squirrels that like have the wings flying around and all stuff. So I want to try to get that under control, and then any loose skin or anything like that, which it's more than just exercise, it's definitely diet as well. So I just want to make sure that I'm staying in front of that and staying on top of it. Next, work. So since surgery and me coming back to working remote, I was like dreading going back to work. Like, oh man, I'm gonna have to take the train in and this and that and this and that. But actually, pretty excited about going back to work. Just change of scenery, getting in a little bit more of a scenic route. I think I'm going to walk more of my commute than I had before, which will save me money. So that's good, because it's probably about $30 a day for me to go back and forth to work. So the train ride there, shuttles, subway, all of that back and forth, it's probably about $30 a day, which is insane. So interested in that, and I'll be sure to update you guys and let you know how that goes. Next, it's like 2 pages of this, y'all. Oh, so I'm in the soft food stage. What does that mean? Soft food stage basically means soft food. Duh. No, it's like grilled chicken, and like just, it's something that should be moist but still soft, just something to touch up from pureed or like cottage cheese type thing, which I'm so over. Look, cottage cheese, protein drinks, and yogurt. I'm over it. I'm so over it. But I know, again, that's a phase, and I'll be including it in the recipes and whatnot when I actually start to like cook again and like cook for the family and different things like that. I know it'll be an ingredient, but a main ingredient, I don't know about that. So we'll see. Um, Let me see. This says, any favorite foods yet? Nope. Any digestive hiccups or things that didn't sit well? Pretty much everything. So yesterday I had my first vomit. I threw up for the first time. And what I had ate was basically a super finely chopped salad, which apparently I shouldn't have had. I don't know what upset me and what upset my stomach and what didn't, but it was definitely something. So I just started back from zero. That'll be what we say. And when I say a salad, I don't mean like one of those big bowls. Like I have these super small bowls, and like next video, I'll show you guys what I'm actually eating out of, because they're basically like toddler bowls, but they're stainless steel. So I still feel kind of like a grown up, and smaller forks and stuff. But it's like a small bowl that maybe holds like 4 ounces of food in it. And that was filled halfway with some lettuce and just some stuff. And I chewed it like I usually do. And I've had a little bit of salad before, but didn't sit well. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm becoming intolerant to certain things. Like eggs, I haven't been able to eat successfully. Like they literally make me sick. And when I say like I can't eat it, it feels like say your throat down to your stomach is a straw. It feels like the straw is full to here, and like I can't breathe. Like it's like, so fun times, super fun times. Let me see. The next segment goes the good, the bad, and the honest. Any unexpected challenges? Are you struggling with head hunger? Are you eating slowly enough or still catching yourself rushing? Talk about hydration or protein goals. Are you still hitting them or working on it? So let's take this point by point. Unexpected challenges. Food, basically. Everything else is fine. Like exercise, energy levels, all of that. Like the weight loss is still, I mean, it's significant. But unexpected challenges, I figured there'd be something that I could eat and be okay with. Like I'll get like a cup of yogurt and have half of it and be done with it, because it feels thick and I don't like it. I don't know. Like I'm adjusting to new textures and things that like have changed in me, because before, like puddings, yogurt, stuff like that, I like it. It's good. But now I don't want anything to do with it. It's disgusting. Head hunger. I didn't know that was a thing, but after kind of, I realized what it was. Like, I was like, should I be eating now? Am I hungry? I'm not hungry. I've not been hungry since surgery. I'm not been hungry at all. Actually, before surgery, I wasn't really hungry, like the week before. But like I'm physically not hungry at all. There are times when I wonder if I should be eating, and usually I'll drink water and I'll be okay. But there are times when I want to try something that I used to like, and I'll take 1 or 2 bites of it and be like, that's enough of that. And no. The only thing I really want to eat is sushi, and I can't eat any of that, and steak, because that's been my favorite forever, and I can't eat that either. So I'm over it. I do take sometimes, like me and my boyfriend will get sushi, and I'll take some of it out of the thing because I can't have a lot of any really but rice. So I'll take it out and then I pick through it. I feel like the little kid where you're like, quit picking at your food. I'm like taking out stuff. I'm like, okay, I'll push this over here because I can eat that, push that over there and I can eat that. And then I'll eat like 2 pieces of deconstructed sushi and be like, okay, do you want the rest of this? Like, everybody's my garbage disposal. You want the rest of this? I can't eat this. Do you want the rest of this? I can't eat this. And then I'll buy stuff like groceries and stuff and I'll be done with it, like, or it's going to go bad. So then I'm like, I know I said that this was like stuff I'm buying for me, but I need you guys to eat this before it goes bad. So it's not like you can go to the store and buy 2 pieces of sushi. So that's the whole eating thing. Hydration goals, yes, I meet those a lot. I'll have, like, I've got water. My biggest thing with water is that I have to slow down when I'm drinking it because sometimes I'm really, really thirsty. And I just want to like down it and I cannot at all. So I have to take small sips and be patient about the sips. It's really hard first thing in the morning. Like if I haven't had any water, if I don't wake up in the middle of the night and have something to drink overnight, it's really hard in the morning. Or if I just get up and autopilot go and do my 2 miles or whatever and come back, and then I didn't drink before I left, then I'm thirsty when I come back. So, because I'm a dumbass, like, why wouldn't you drink before you went out, right? I don't know. Because I have this mental thing of, let me hurry up and go before I don't go. Or I wasted too much time in the morning, so let me hurry up and go before I run out of time and I have to log into work. So I don't know what time I'm waking up when I go to work in the mornings, when I actually go into the office, because I'm not going to count my commute as a workout. That's part of my daily walking routine. So that doesn't count. So don't know what time I'm getting up in the morning to get my 2 miles in, but I'm going to do it. So next it is NSVs, non-scale victories. So it says clothing fit looser, your face slimmer, no longer needing naps, emotional wins, like more confidence or pride in staying consistent. Okay, so clothes fitting looser, yes. But I will say I am, and I shouldn't be. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm disappointed that they still fit. I don't know how fast I thought this was going to go. It sounds extremely stupid, right? But I don't know how long I thought this was going to take, but I'm disappointed that they still fit. Now, my nutritionist told me I'm tripping, which I know I am. She was like, it hasn't even been a month. She's like, and your weight loss is significant. So why are you disappointed in your progress? Any progress is progress, which is true. But I put a lot of pressure on myself to make sure that I didn't waste this opportunity with the surgery and everything. And so I feel like I should be hurry up and like, I don't know, be like some skinny supermodel or something. I don't know. It's stupid, but yes, clothes are fitting looser. Clothes are fitting like they're supposed to. I had some pants on the other day that I used to wear when I go to work. And they were like touching the top of my shoes instead of like around my ankles. And I was like, holy crap, like these pants are like long. It's just, I was taking up too much space in them. They couldn't fit right. So I didn't really notice that. So it'll be a process. I'll be interested to see if I can still, like at the end of October, because it's September the 6th now, at the end of October, if I can still fit my work clothes that I'm currently wear to work. We'll see. I guess that depends on me, right? Face slimming, question mark. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just kidding. I think somewhat. I don't know. But part of me doing these videos is for me to have something to look back on, for me to kind of see if there's progress with that, like my face slimming, different things like that. My son, who never gives me a compliment ever because he's 25 or 24, he was like, Mom, he was like, you look significantly smaller. It's like, you really do. It's like, oh, thanks. Okay. Didn't even ask me for anything after that. So it's a genuine compliment. No longer needing naps. I never really took naps. Well, scratch that. we'll see. Okay, because when I would go into work, when I came back home on the train, I'd always fall asleep. I think it's just because it's a long ass day, but we'll see. I'll report back on that. I'll mark that for coming back. Emotional wins, like more confidence or pride in staying consistent. I'm proud of me. I'm also skeptic of me because I've done weight loss for longer than this and then reverted back to gaining weight and then some. All the weight I lost, I found, and then some. So I don't know. I'm trying to stay honest and less complimentary and more like hard on myself about staying consistent. Anyone who knows me knows that I really like David Goggins, and it's like, yeah, you did this and this and this and that yesterday. So what? What the fuck does that have to do with today? And I feel that. So, oh, and I saw him too. It was my birthday gift for myself, and it was awesome, like I thought it would be. So, but that's another video for another day. Let's see. What's next? What goals do you have in the next 2 weeks? Any appointments coming up? Planning to try any new recipes? Yeah. So this next 2 weeks, which I think I might do updates every 2 weeks because that's more realistic with just like my schedule and me actually having something to talk about, right? So next 2 weeks, I am going to add in weight training. And I'm actually going to try push-ups because I haven't really done any push-ups in forever. And I want to get to where I can do like 50 in, well, period, 50, right? So I want to try to build up to where I can just bust out 50 push-ups because I feel like that would be a really good goal for me to start. And it'd be a good accomplishment because I would be like, yeah. Appointments. I have an appointment post-surgery. It's technically my 1 month post-surgery, but because of schedules, I couldn't do it. It's actually in 2 weeks, right? But that is with my doctor. I've got another appointment, which will come monthly with my nutritionist. And I also have a therapist that I'm going to meet with to see if I like her and if I can not run her off. Because I think a big part of weight loss is to understand kind of what got you to where you were, to where you did what you did. You gained all that weight. So I have an appointment with a therapist that I'm going to talk to as well to kind of get to the root of, weight gain, significant weight gain like I did is self-destructive. So why I got to such a point to where I didn't care about my health, my wellness, setting a good example for my kids, different things like that. Why I just basically fell off the rails and didn't care. So that I probably won't go into my therapy stuff too much because it's none of your business. No, I'm just kidding. But because it's private, but also if I get any good nuggets of information or anything that I want to share, I definitely will. But that's what's coming up next. And I'd be excited to share that with you guys as I find out. Oh, wait. So I started when I went to talk to the surgeon and weighed myself. I was at the highest weight I'd ever been in my life. And it'd be funny if I could like just cut out here. It was like, come back next time. I'll see you guys later. No, I'm just kidding. So I was 292. 292 pounds. Like, football players aren't that big. Well, some are, but majority of them. Football players aren't that big. So before surgery, I lost weight. I was down to 268. Now, a month later, I am 252. So I'm definitely losing weight. I have a long road to go. I don't know what I want my goal to be. I don't have a number set in mind. If I had to pick something right now, like pressure or whatever, I'd say 165 maybe, but that, I don't know. Like I don't know. I just want to, one, I want to get out of the 250s because I've been in the 250 range for like a week and a half, and I feel like after I get out of the 250 range, I will calm down a bit of like just being on the other half of that. Everything less is downhill, right? So I'll be under 200 pounds, right? I don't know. The mentality of it, I don't know if that makes sense, but to me it does. And that's what matters. But hopefully in 2 weeks when I check back in, I'll have good progress to report. Okay, so that's my update for now. Hope you guys like it. Oh, like it. And if you guys have any questions or anything else you want me to touch on, comment below. And as always, subscribe and make sure you guys know when I turn your notifications on, so that when I do an update, which I'm thinking will probably be every 2 weeks realistically, you'll know when it happens. Okay, so till then, talk to you guys later.